From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is Wake Up Weather.
Good Friday morning. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We're live at 6 a.m. I am very, very excited about this weekend's forecast because temperatures going to be a lot more comfortable, a lot more bearable this weekend. It is the first day of August, so welcome to August, everybody. And we are being welcomed not off to a bad start. Again, temperatures much more comfortable this weekend. No heat alerts or advisories to even tell you guys about. We do have some thunderstorm chances for today and for the weekend, but I will get through those here in this weather update as well as a preview of the week ahead. A lot of folks going back to school next week. So let's go ahead and dive right into what is going on across the Tennessee Valley right now. Temperatures are still starting off like the last several mornings, but you'll notice it already feeling a little bit cooler with some lower humidity, especially for southern middle Tennessee. Temperatures are in at the mid 70s for the most part, a few lower 70s. Russellville checking in at 70 degrees this morning, 73 in Moulton and Decatur. Athens, Huntsville looking at 74 this morning. Waynesboro at 74, as well as Hohenwald, 75s for just about everybody else in southern middle Tennessee. Fayetteville in Lincoln County. Good morning to you folks tuning in. 73 degrees to start off your Friday. And as we head throughout the rest of the afternoon, temperatures, again, will stay a little bit more bearable. In terms of any fog in the area, there is some patchy fog, especially into parts of North Alabama, heading through Madison County, Interstate 65 pretty much south of the state line, going through Morgan County and through Decatur over into Hartselle, and as well for your Lawrence County in Alabama. A little bit of fog settling in that area as well. So just some patchy fog. Take it easy on the roads, especially for you folks around Interstate 65 in North Alabama. Otherwise, we are looking at a mostly cloudy to overcast start to our day. Again, temperatures are in the 70s already. Winds out of the east in Lawrenceburg at 6 miles an hour. Before long, winds will actually be out of the north, working to keep us on the relatively cooler side. We're scanning a dry sky this morning on Live Viper Doppler radar, so that's why I'm not showing you that. But heading into this afternoon, things will be looking a little bit different. But for the next few hours, we are going to be nice and dry. Just that cloud cover sticking around for much of the morning, keeping our temperatures at bay, staying in the 70s for the next few hours and slowly creeping back up into the 80s. So we're not going to be in the mid to upper 80s by mid-morning this morning. We will have that cloud cover kind of prohibiting us from getting that warm for today. Some breaks in the cloud cover heading into this afternoon. Now you'll notice on Futurecast, much of the thunderstorm activity will stay concentrated in North Alabama. Still an isolated chance for thunderstorms to pop up for southern middle Tennessee, but I do think the higher chances will be into North Alabama this afternoon. So isolated for southern middle Tennessee and then more scattered for North Alabama as temperatures stay in the mid 80s for southern middle Tennessee and then upper 80s for you folks in North Alabama and northeast Mississippi as we continue to see those thunderstorms pop up and eventually fizzle out by about 9 or 10 o'clock for tonight. And those should get on out of here. We should be dry after that. Temperatures getting down into the 60s overnight tonight. We have not seen overnight temperatures in the 60s for a while. So it's going to be feeling much more refreshing to start off your Saturday here across the region. You still have some rain chances on the board for Saturday, especially around and east of Interstate 65. But otherwise, we will see a partly cloudy sky, temperatures much more comfortable. That isolated storm chance mainly during the afternoon and early evening. For your Sunday, slightly higher rain chances, we'll call it scattered, but it doesn't look like a washout of a day by any means. Just higher rain chances for your Sunday compared to Monday. We do still have isolated to scattered rain chances continuing heading into next week. But again, nothing of significance. The temperature and the heat index going to be at bay for the next few days. I, for one, am very, very thrilled about this. I have been so tired of opening my door and feeling like I've been stepping outside into an oven, a literal oven. But we are going to be much more comfortable heading into this weekend, mid to maybe even some lower 80s out there on Sunday due to that increase in rain chances. So more cloud cover is what we will be dealing with, and temperatures only slowly creep back up into the upper 80s by mid to late week next week, with that heat index still staying in the 90s. So a much more bearable start to August for this first weekend of August. Your morning drive this morning, again, cloud cover sticking around, a few peaks in the clouds for the next few hours. Otherwise, clouds will dominate. We will stay dry, though, for the next few hours until thunderstorms by the afternoon. And notice temperatures only in the 70s for mid to late morning. We have been in the mid to upper 80s by that time, so much cooler today. Again, feeling much more comfortable. This evening, if you are heading out for any outdoor plans or any pickleball, you are going to, again, just be mindful of the forecast. Know that there will be thunderstorms in the area and in the vicinity, I should say. So just take a peek at the radar and make sure there is no lightning in your area, then you should be good to go as long as things are dry. Temperatures much more comfortable, probably a little bit easier to breathe out there. You may last a little bit longer on the courts, temperatures falling back into the 70s by about 8 o'clock after sunset. Again, that thunderstorm chance will eventually fizzle out by about 10 p.m. Here's a look at the hourly forecast for today. We are looking at, again, a few thunderstorms for the afternoon, higher chances in North Alabama and Northeast Mississippi, but still isolated chances for southern middle Tennessee. Temperatures in the mid-80s this afternoon, so feeling much more comfortable and much more refreshing for today. Low temperatures tonight getting down into the 60s. Again, a more refreshing overnight for tonight. We do stay unsettled for the weekend. Isolated storm chances. I think a lot of us end up staying dry for Saturday. So if you have any outdoor plans and you can choose between the days, I would go for Saturday as opposed to Sunday. Higher rain chances for your Sunday. Doesn't look like a washout, just higher rain chances across the Tennessee Valley. Scattered storms continue into your Monday. Isolated thunderstorms heading into the rest of next week as everybody starts to head back to the classroom. Well, that's a check at your forecast. Let's go ahead and go through some events happening across the Tennessee Valley this weekend. Let's go ahead and check out the community calendar. On Saturday, there will be a free yard sale at the Elkmont Methodist Church. And by free, I mean, yes, the items will be free. It's from 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. out there in Elkmont, Alabama. Cars and Coffee happening at Mid-City in Huntsville, Alabama. That's from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. The spotlight for this month's Cars and Coffee event going to be race cars. This is a free event to attend. There will be free back-to-school haircuts at Barbering and Beauty in Florence, Alabama. That's from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. This is for the kids. Free cuts, first come, first served basis. All Smiles Mobile Dental Clinic happening at Meadowview Baptist Church in Lawrenceburg. You did have to pre-register for this event, but it is now tomorrow and it starts at 9 a.m. Also happening tomorrow at Faith Church in Lawrenceburg, a community prayer vigil. That will be from 9 a.m. until 10 p.m. All are welcome to attend, just to come together as a community to pray for recent loss here in southern Middle Tennessee. Also happening on Saturday, concert in the park at Sherwood Park in Pulaski. That starts at 10 a.m. and it goes all day, so feel free to pop in and out. Free school supplies, live music, and games out there happening. There will be an author meet and greet at the Lawrence County Public Library from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. There will be 15 local authors and illustrators to go and meet out there. There will be a back-to-school giveaway in Madison, Alabama at the Westview Church of Christ. That starts at 11 a.m. First come, first serve basis to get some free school supplies. On Sunday, there will be a Bulldog block party. That is all happening at the Cornersville High School. That starts at 1 p.m. So head out there and bring your school spirit. If you ever have any events going on in your community, be sure to send me an email to get that on the community calendar. The email is right there on the screen. Kelly@tnvalleyweather.com. Hope everybody has a wonderful and safe weekend for this first weekend of August. Enjoy the cooler and more comfortable temperatures. I'll be back at 8 a.m. with your next weather update.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.